Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to be doing a brief stock analysis on Etsy, but first things first, I'm actually going to have a small business owner on Etsy share her opinion about the company and kind of give her takeaways from it. And if you're not really interested in this and just want to get to my stock analysis on the video, just skip about a minute in, but without further ado, take it away.
Hi, I'm the owner of Scraps to Crafts by ME on Etsy, and I'm growing my small business through Etsy. It's a great site for people who aren't super strong on the business side because Etsy does a lot of the business and data tracking for you. For example, it will break down my daily, weekly, monthly, and annual sales for me in one big image so that I can see everything at one time and kind of be able to digest it, even though I'm not from a business background in particular. In particular, I sell vinyl lettering and scrapbook pages. Those are two things that I'm pretty good at. So pretty much anybody who's good at something, particularly creating something, can go on there and start selling it. It's really easy to start up, and I highly recommend it for anybody who's into creative business.
So much for sharing your thoughts on Etsy. Now I'm just going to take a really quick look at this stock. Here it is year to date, ticker symbol ETSY. We can see at the beginning of the year it was at $44, and then it went recently up to $88, and now it's back down to $77. It's actually pretty surprising to me that Etsy did drop down to $30 within the last couple of months. They really had a lot to gain from everything that's been going on with everybody staying at home, and there's really a couple reasons for that. One is that there's just a lot more online orders right now than ever before, and that's just in general. So Etsy's obviously going to be able to gain a lot from that. And then the other is that a lot of sellers on Etsy are currently committing a lot more of their time and energy into selling their product than ever before. A lot of people have either lost their job or they're working from home now, so they're able to commit a lot more time to that side hustle, to making a lot more for their side business. And Etsy has obviously done extremely well by gaining their little commission off of that. And here we can see the 5-year chart. 5 years ago, they weren't even close to profitable yet, and they were trading around $17, and they've pretty much 4x'd since then with their stock price. So if you'd invested $1 5 years ago, you'd have over $4 now, really. Here we can see their revenue and earnings year over year for the last 4 years. We can see revenues increasing by a really impressive amount year over year. And if we look at earnings, just back in 2016, they weren't even profitable yet, and then staying relatively steady for the next 3 years and expecting a big increase this year, actually. And here we can see the last 4 quarters. We actually see a little bit of a dip here for Q1 19, which is actually a little bit surprising to me, but I do expect that to continue to increase for future quarters. Another interesting thing to think about is that Etsy does not have any really big direct competitors. Uncommon Goods would probably be their biggest competitor, and I don't have any exact data on how big they are, but it is just a fraction of the market cap of Etsy. And you could think about Amazon, but Amazon is for really more well-established small businesses. Anyone can start making things in their house and start selling on Etsy, and Etsy is really designed for homemade products or, different kinds of designs, all kinds of different things, whereas Amazon, you're really looking to resell items for the most part. I really hope some people were able to gain a little bit of insight from me sharing my thoughts about the stock. Thank you so much for watching. I've done a ton of other brief stock analysis videos similar to this one if you want to come check it out and subscribe for more content.